there, good morning my beautiful travelers. I arrived in Boracay and the last 3 days I've basically been laying at the beach and at a swimming pool, but today Bang is having time off from work. Can't say if you can see her. Yeah, there she is. And we're going to see some of the beaches around on this island. We're going to try to see all of them. I'm not sure if it will work out, but at least we're going to try. I hope you're ready. Let's explore.
The first beach I want to show you is Punta Bunga Cove, which is right over here in Station 1, the most expensive part of the island. This beach is privately owned and only accessible if you stay at one of the resorts. It's an exclusive place, far from the crowd, with nice white sand, mainly a lot of privacy. I got the chance to spend my days here at MOVENPICK resort. They got the biggest swimming pool in the whole island, which I found so relaxing. I've only been swimming, chilling, eating and swimming again for 3 days straight. If you're anything like me and you can't actually afford staying overnight in a hotel like this, you can buy a day pass just to use their facilities and visit the beach. If you want more information about that, check the description box down below. On the morning of the 4th day, I began exploring more of the island, starting at the beach closest to my actual hotel, Dimmie Beach. This beach makes up for a great morning stroll, walking between the rocks, seeing how the island is getting ready for another day. If you make it till the end, which is really not that far, you can walk around the cliffs and continue to the most famous beach of this island, White Beach. We will save White Beach till the end. I promise to meet Bang at the northernmost beach of this island, Puka Beach. This beach feels already slightly more commercialized than the other two, with lots of kayaks for tours and some good options for food and souvenirs. For me, it has something we would call gezellig in Dutch. It's kind of cozy in a way with a nice relaxed vibe. I like this beach and I can highly recommend it as a stopover for lunch if you're doing a tour over the island just like us. On every beach you can find transport to any other destination on the island, so you don't need to hire someone for the entire day. Just get on a habal and here we go. Our next destination is ilig-iligan in the northeast side of the island. This beach is also relatively quiet, and with the rocks immediately behind you, separating you from the rest of the island, it really feels like you found a hidden spot.
Lazy day!
Nice beach.
It is. I love this beach.
You want a beach where there are not too many people, you can just relax with a beer. It's perfect, right?
Yes, so perfect. I never thought Boracay has this beach. Seriously.
Now you know.
We stayed here for quite some time, just to chill. I really liked this place, and I was pleasantly surprised by it. Our second to last destination is Bulbog Beach. To get here, you need to get through the heart of the island, where I found another side of Boracay.
We're back in Manila.
Wow, it's a very small island, but they are doing road constructions to make the road wider. And there's actually a traffic jam, which is insane for such a small island. But just to tell you how many tourists and people there actually are in here.
And there used to be even more people. Fewer tourists returned after the island was closed for 6 months. Or at least so I've heard. It became less of a party place and more of a relaxing beach destination. Even though I would still say it's one of the busiest, if not the busiest, hotspot in the Philippines. But with a little detour to avoid most of the traffic jams, we finally ended up in Bulbog Beach. This place is a bit different from the other beaches, with the main attraction being its activities, like kitesurfing, for example. I even found a course here in my own language. If I see pictures online, I would say normally this is more busy. You could go for sunbathing or swimming here, but in general I would say it's not the best beach for it. All in all, I was a bit underwhelmed by this place. And since the sun was almost setting, we didn't stay around for too long. We wanted to end our day with a sunset at the most famous beach of Boracay, White Beach. This truly is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Sand so insanely fine it's almost like flour. And it's impressive how long stretched it is. When people came here before it was discovered, it must have been magical. I have to admit, I was not expecting this beauty, even though I knew it would be beautiful. Since the reopening of this island and the new regulations, there are no chairs on the beach, no massages or food sellers. It's just a very beautiful beach now, with crystal clear water. And still a lot of people. I don't know how busy it was before the new regulations, but it's the most crowded beach I found anywhere in the Philippines. And that's where we end our day. As I suspected at the beginning of this video, we did not make it to literally every single beach, but I would say we covered quite something. As for my final thoughts on Boracay, if you don't mind a lot of people and you're looking for a chill beach destination, and you don't mind paying the extra buck because Boracay is more expensive than the rest of the country, I would say go for it. As for me, I'm happy I've seen Boracay because I've never visited, even though this is my 5th trip to the Philippines. I was very happy to see Bang again, and I was extremely happy finding a good pool just to relax for a few days, since I was quite stressed and this definitely helped me wind down. Thank you so much for that, Boracay. I got some fresh new energy to discover the rest of the Philippines. New videos will be up soon, and if you haven't seen any of my earlier Philippines episodes, check them out in the upper right corner. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Doeg!